One.
Okay, take two. What's shaking, gang? We're on day 4 here. We just came out of Denver. We were gonna stop at Colorado Springs, but we decided not to. We're in Pueblo right now, and we're charging up. We're getting way better range, and I think there's 2 reasons. One, temperature is much higher than it was the first couple days. We're at like 45, 46 degrees out this morning, and we came downhill. The elevation's all the way down, so we were at like 5,600 feet, and now we're at like 2,500. So it was pretty much just going downhill the whole way. So I'm very confident that had a huge effect on the range. So that's a good thing. That's always a good thing. So we're fast charging, and we're almost done charging. It'll be a 10-minute charge here, and then we'll get out of here. But we picked up a hitchhiker. Yeah, and we got to figure out your handle. We have to figure out your road name. So we'll have to figure that out. We'll figure that out by the next stop, all right? And the next video, okay? But I see you brought a friend with you, and
yes.
Who's your friend here?
This is Trap Bunny Bubbles.
Trap Bunny Bubbles. So cute.
Because it's a bunny, and his name is Bubbles, so it's obviously Trap Bunny Bubbles, who's a rapper.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Thank you. You had to fill that in for me. Yeah, I mean, I did pause there, and I think rightfully so. That's all right. Okay, dig it. Okay, cool. I like it. That's awesome. All right. We're flying. One thing I did want to reiterate, maybe not even reiterate, but I don't know if I've ever mentioned this before, though, is that, was in Denver the past day, and range was phenomenal because I was in the city, and electric vehicles they're opposite of combustion engine vehicles in the sense that in the city you get better mileage with this EV I do, because I have a generator on board on this. And so when I never use my brake. I shouldn't say never, but hardly ever use the brake. And so it's regenerating power every time that I come to a stop. So it's an inverse relationship with the range and the mileage between city and highway. So when I'm on the highway with the electric, I get worse range.
It's like
because it takes more power. Like what do you mean, like phone?
Like when you turn your phone off, like you're not using any batteries. Like when you're braking, you're not using any battery.
Correct. Yeah, that's kind of similar to that. This is just a giant phone. This is a giant phone with rubber wheels. That's all this thing is.
Like when I'm constantly on my phone, like you're using more battery. Like when you're on the highway.
Yeah, exactly. Right, or when you're trying to get signal too, and it's pushing harder to get signal. So. And let's hope our giant phone here doesn't go black and say we've had trust issues. We've had trust issues, and we're building them back up. Which is good, which is really good. And I think I might know why we had that software glitch, or might be a cause to that. And I'm going to test that hypothesis out later on, and then I'll report back to everyone on what I think that was. But yeah, we're on day 4 of this historic trip. Blondie, aka the Rhino Sixer, is producing right now, and she is right back there. Yeah, so we're all rolling here on this historic trip across the country, 5,000 plus miles. First person ever to cross this country in an electric truck, a full-size truck. And I'm sure people have done it in cars and smaller vehicles, but not in a full-size truck. Nobody's ever done it. We're pioneers. Well, actually, you are a pioneer because you go to DU.
I do.
All right, so now we're really pioneers. We're double pioneers. All right, that's all we got. See you at the next stop.